Hello everybody, this is starting up the process of going live, and I know a lot of times when it's to YouTube it starts slightly early, so I'll start talking right now. Welcome to Dawg Bones Road to the Show Live. This will serve as episode 3, and I'm going to kick it off just a little under 2 minutes early here. Reward the people who are in here watching. I know Mara Morno is hanging around. Coolio's here. I see Pete Murphy. I see Jacob Schemes. Who else am I seeing here? Say some shout out to the early birds. I don't know how to say that. Krill Mao 5100. I probably butchered that name, but hello. So I think we're pretty well good to go. Good to go. Start just a couple minutes early here. Feel free to retweet this out for people who may want to join us. And maybe I'll tweet this one more time as well. Live now. And there we go. All right, Joe, what's up? I'm ready to play some Dawg Bones. You guys ready? Let's get into the next appearance. In the lineup, batting cleanup. We're going to do this. Are we ready for some baseball? It's been a rainy, crummy day here in the Twin Cities. Twins won today, though. They actually won a series in Tampa, which we never do. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't easy. They did their best to let them back into the game, but they won it 9-7 today. Heath Bell completely imploded in relief. Gave up a 3-run homer to Aaron Hicks, who's hitting like a $180. So that's never good. Yeah, Coolio, I said hey to you. Maybe that was before I actually went live. I don't know. How you doing? That's the kind of cut we're looking for in BP. All right, let's get to a game.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Tennessee Smokies and
so we got to be at least 30 seconds behind what I'm actually playing.
And before we
to showing up to the stream, which is not a big deal. I'm just kind of curious what we're working with all the time here.
And let's not forget our 2 starting pitchers.
I just kind of want to see what my game sound mix sounds like,
for this one,
if anything. I hear Coleman in the other room. Come on, am I going to get to the point where I can listen to this or not? Alright, just go check out my levels. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, I think we're good. Play.
Dawg Bones will stand in, hoping to just keep riding the hot streak. He's been an exceptionally tough out these last 6 ball games.
On a hot streak indeed. Let's keep it up, dog. So in episode 2, we took viewers' advice. Ah, come on, right back in the pitcher. We took the viewers' advice and we made him a little more olive-skinned there, like he was last year. He was looking a little too light. No more. I think we got him.
Dawg Bones will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
I've been doing pretty good, Coolio. How about yourself? Stay fair, stay fair, stay fair. Ah!
But a foul ball. Pickoff move to second.
Whoa, okay. I was just about to say there's way too many pickoffs in Road to the Show where you have no control over it. Like, the number of them is like doubled or tripled this year. Like, there's so many pickoff attempts. But hey, if you're going to throw the ball away, that's fine. I just don't like losing potential RBIs getting picked off all the time. And it's like I said before, it should happen a little bit, but not all the time.
You got guys moving this way and that. Sometimes it's tough to lock back on.
But that's cool. Put him on third.
Just one hit apiece.
Now I can get a sac fly, possibly. Or I could just do that. There you go. Hustling for two. Hustling for two. We're going to stay there. RBI double. Love it.
And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Frankie, how's it going?
Really good job of working corner to corner, but this is one of the first pitches we've seen that kind of found the middle of the plate, and it's going to cost him a run as this will wind up being an RBI double.
I don't know what you guys think. I don't think Double A can hold me too long here.
Will dig in. He popped out his first time. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
See up? Okay, it makes a little more sense when you're on the bases. Okay, I get it. That's a check even once in a while. But it's when your teammates and you can't do anything about it.
Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground.
He knocked it down. Saved the run anyway.
And the recovery throw is too late, and there are two on with one away now. Alberto Moreno will stand.
Come on, Alberto Moreno.
Runners are at first
Keep
and
your
third,
Oakleys
one
on
away.
while you're hitting.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is low. I don't think the runners will be able to move much
Like,
here.
did that get away?
Grounded,
Gotta stay fairly
foul.
close to the bag for potential tag up here and score.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch, guys.
I've been watching very little of the NBA playoffs, just here and there. There's base hit, and I'll score. I've been mainly catching like overtimes and like the end of games when I see it's, you know, when something's close. When I read something on Twitter, and I'll hop on and watch. I've been watching more hockey playoffs than NBA. That's typically how I roll, especially tonight because the Wild are playing a ultra important Game 4. Another must-win game. They want to stay in the series. I mean, obviously it's not an elimination game, but they got to win this one. Got to.
Dawg Bones will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around.
Getting old, fat, and sassy. I love it. Any plans for a champ kind return? I'm gonna say no comment on that one. I'm gonna go officially with no comment on that one. At the time being.
First pitch coming. Now he takes something off there as this is
carry on it
out to fairly deep center field.
Oh yeah, but
Jensen
not enough.
has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first down.
And really, from what we've seen here so far this afternoon, balls just don't
Bruins.
seem to have a whole lot of carry to them. And this was
Well,
another example right there.
I'm a fan of, you know, anybody who watches my stuff and has been in my live streams or watched my videos knows I'm a Red Sox fan. And that would carry over to the Bruins, and for, you know, some respects, the Celtics too. I'd say the only Boston area team I've never really felt any affiliation to is the Patriots. But I'm definitely down for, you know, if my Wild can't advance, and probably latch onto the Bruins. Although growing up, I was always a fan, not just of the Bruins, but the Bruins Canadians rivalry. So any way that can happen, bring it. I love it. I love Bruins Canadians, man, all day. I'll watch every game of that series if possible. If it happens.
Dawg Bones will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
I was a huge fan of Patrick Waugh in his Canadians days. Go see him play the North Stars at Met Center. I got rolls of pictures of those games, the Canadians. Mostly Patrick Waugh. I always loved watching the goalies when I was little. They called that a ball. Wow. I guess we know this guy strikes zone. He's probably calling everything inside then.
They're starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely.
Hey, he didn't throw the pickoff into center field. So that's winning, I guess. Oh, knew where the pitch was. Just didn't time it right. Is he going to go another fastball? Is he going to throw a curveball here?
Check swing.
Change.
No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Spin and a throw back to second. And he'll get back in standing. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch.
Got a piece.
Foul back.
You should make a Mike Yo road to the show. Oh, brother. I mean, we'll see how the team reacts here and all that stuff and how we do. I mean, I'm not the biggest Mike Yo fan in the world. I guess I gotta give him some credit for doing some things right. I don't know. I've always been a little skeptical of that coaching move, but I don't know. That's what we're rolling with, I guess. Who will get the first cycle? Dawg Bones, Homer Simpson, Jack Hammer, or Matt Meyer? Hey, good call. Well, I think Homer was really close to getting one the other day. Or was that Jack? I think it was Homer that was just a home run off. I'm from Wisconsin and a Brewer fan. What do you think about the Crew? They're doing real good this year. Hi, Kylie.
Hi.
Oh, okay. You want me to switch it to Disney? All right. Well, while this game just ended, I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, he definitely turned in a standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to victory.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Barons come out on top 3-1. So long, everybody.
All right. So Dawg goes 1 for 4 with a double and an RBI, and we win the game 3-1. Yeah, the Brewers are looking like a good squad this year. Good start for them. And I remember that 9-0 start they had back in, what was it, 88, 89? I remember that year really well. I know you're a Twins fan. One of my best memories is seeing Puckett rob Yound of a homer at County Stadium. I was 10 or 11. Yeah. I have really strong memories of being fairly young and seeing Puckett take some back over the wall in person at the Dome, and just like that rush, man. I mean, you know, Torrey Hunter would do it from time to time too. But when Puck would go rob somebody, man, oh. Of course, Torrey Hunter's in the All-Star game. How about that one? That was insane. Wasn't that Barry Bonds robbed too? What'd you miss? Not much. One game. Let's see here. Let's go power right. Pump that plate vision a little bit. And let's roll. Day off and a loss. Come on back here. Everybody's right around 500 in this division. Oh, they pushed to 13-0? That's right. I don't know why I'm thinking 9-0. Just looking back through a few of your comments here, see if I'm... Can I have a shout out? Austin Johnson, how you doing? Did I watch Penguins versus Blue Jackets game last night? Nah, I was a little busy last night. Junk and I were out doing some stuff, and we did stream later. It was kind of completely a mess. My plan was to do I was gonna, like I'm doing this series live stream. I wanted to do a fantasy draft franchise live stream, and I'm probably gonna do that whole thing over because I got about 5 picks in, and I was more interested in the beer I was drinking than the picks I was making. And I turned it over to Junk, and he proceeded to give me all the 40-year-old Yankees he could find. So that's not gonna do. Hey.
Do you know where the Pregame fruit things are?
Yeah, they're still in a bag by the door. They didn't get in the fridge yet. So, they're right. Whatever one you don't use, you might want to put it in the fridge. Yeah, it was in Milwaukee. That's right. That was as a matter of fact, that was the game that ended in a tie that prompted the change for
MLB The Show
World Series home field advantage.
Good matchup in store between the Birmingham Barons.
I remember that also.
The Chattanooga Lookouts.
At least I think it was.
And before we get on with things here this evening, a look at the 2 starting lineups we'll see featured tonight. Dawg Bones will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season, up over 350 entering play.
And we got 2. Hey, let's go right here, huh? Hey,
Yeah, there we go, down the line.
And that is
Can we get 2? Nah, he's not going to. Stop. Yeah. Yeah, I'm in Double A. That actually wasn't Coleman, that was Kylie. They sound a little bit alike sometimes.
Here's what he's saying. Look, we need you to figure this out. We need some innings.
How long is this going? I don't know.
Let's go.
Hour and a half, somewhere in there. I did 2 hours with this in the second episode. I felt that was a little long for this series for people who are going to be watching it back afterwards. So I'd like to shoot for that hour and a half range. Plus that. Oh, how long has it been going? We've been going 19 minutes now. You better drop. Oh, it's 2 outs anyway.
Is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side.
Ooh, you're giving me bases loaded? You're giving me bases loaded. Okay.
Dawg Bones will have a shot now to really open this one up in the early going.
Yeah, I'm glad I can be bringing Dawg back and doing this live stream fashion. You know, I know that's what Bafe had done so much of with Kevin Bowl. Come on, get over his head. Ah! But I really liked how he was always streaming Kevin Bowl. Must have got an RBI on that at least. So I always kind of wanted to do one that way as well, but it's kind of hard when you're in a series where you're editing and then you're going, well, hey, look, now I'm live streaming it a lot, and then people get confused. So I think it's best this way, just designate Dawg as live stream only this year. Your 4-year-old loves when Coleman does toy reviews. Oh, man, you know, they did another one that I had never posted. I should put that up. I know I get some of the backlash when I do that. They're like, hey, this isn't a toy channel. I can just see, because I've gained a lot of subs this month, I can see a lot of people not knowing what's up with that, but when it comes down to it, I really don't care. It's my channel, therefore I can post whatever I want, right?
Dawg Bones would make his way.
And actually, they've got a couple other things that we haven't even gone through yet. Thomas the Train kind of stuff. We probably should do that.
First pitch coming.
That's in the gap. I could have used that with the bases loaded. That would have been fun.
He's around first on his way to second now.
I'll take it now.
And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start.
Although it is kind of funny because they're one of their train videos is like my highest viewed video ever. It's over like 1.1 million views. For a long time, they were the best watched and biggest videos on my channel.
And 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed.
Can you get a shout out? I already thought I did at the start. But yeah, Jacob's Games. What's up?
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch.
Attaboy, get down, get down. I'm gonna go for it. You're gonna have to gun me.
Now it's cut off.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead. So they continue to swing the bats well here in the opening month of the season as we take a look at the team leaderboard for total runs scored. And as you see, they currently bring up the 5th spot in the Southern League in that category.
Well, they finally got a hit.
Dawg Bones will stand in. 2 hits
still
in 2
getting shut
trips
out, but
thus
they finally
far.
got hit. As far as guest pitch goes, I'm not doing it a lot with like first pitch as a bat. When I get behind, a lot of times I'll try to find a pitch.
This is headed toward the hole
Base hit.
And through the hole. A 1-out single.
So I guess I'm kind of like 50-50 on guest pitch whether I'm using it or not. Just kind of I'm using it situationally.
Early in this first month of the season.
But I figure
doesn't try to do too much with this.
if he's going to throw any kind of a first pitch strike, I don't want to be penalized for guessing the wrong thing. I'll take my chances. That was a bit close. Yeah, well, that's what I said. He's going to have to gun me. Have to come up with a good throw.
Action in the bullpen now as a right.
Funny story about Coleman. Kylie was telling me she's at school, and she's in 4th grade, and some other fourth graders. I don't think they were in her class, but one of the other classes came up to her and they said, "Are you Coleman's brother?" And she said, "Yeah." And they're like, "Cool, he's on YouTube." The thing I didn't understand is that, you know, she's in those videos too, so I'm surprised they didn't say something about that. Come on, buddy. Fair ball. Let's go.
Side, but foul, and he'll try it again.
Hey, let's turn 2, huh? Here we go.
Let's bat around a bit so I can get another at bat here too. That'd be nice.
Now the question: do you send the guy on 3 and 2 with 1 out? You figure you're gonna get something around the plate.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Johnny Acosta will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball game. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and they're 2 away.
I got 2 outs.
Julio Valencia will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
And now what do you go with here on the 1 and 2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward
oh, he knocked it down. Can he find it in time to get me? Slide, baby. Yeah. That's aggressive base running at its finest right there.
It's a 7-0 contest.
All right. Got another at bat. It's not even the 9th.
Dawg Bones will try and keep it going. 3 for 3 thus far.
Watching your vids and streams make me want to go back into my baseball games. Yeah, right? I know, I get that too. I'll watch someone else playing something. I'm like, oh, man, I got to dust that off. You get the itch. Oh. Oh, we're looking at 4 for 4 now, baby. Oh, it cleared the fence. Heck yeah. I didn't think it would.
Now it's a home run.
It's doggone. Oh, that's right. I got to work on that soundboard.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center.
A couple home run announcer calls to do live.
Push this lead up to 9 now.
Got to be out there on the mound saying, what on earth just happened?
Do I think MLB 14 is a big improvement over 13?
On 2 pitches, single, home run.
It's not like revolutionary over 13. I think player lock was a good addition. I think that the quick count games are a good addition, especially for what I do. And the fact that you now have game saves that'll carry over into the next game are a big deal if you want to like start a long-term road to the show kind of deal. That was a heck of a game. If that's not player of the game, I don't know what I'd have to do. You Americans suck. Okay.
This guy
Thanks.
right here is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. Definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Barons come out on top, 9-2. Good night, everybody.
16 hits, no errors. They left 19 runners on base.
It's just missing a triple in that game for the cycle. Junk will not be joining me in this stream. He's either at work or probably headed home from work, and we hung out like the last 2 nights, so nothing on tap tonight. Tomorrow night, I'm not so sure. Milestone, first 4-hit, 4-at-bat game in AA. Worth 40 points. That's nice. Not quite enough to do all those. So let's do that. That works for me. Whoa, did I hit play next? I was going to sim a little bit. Oh well. How did you get this game? I went to the store and bought it. If you're thinking this is PS4, that's coming out May 6th. Hey, it's a Hey Tell from Junk, but I know there's one from my ex on here too. Hold up a second. Junk just said, well, here, I can play it for you. Here's Junk's response to all y'all.
They're all junk.
There you go. He's now checked in. Although I don't know if he was talking... Actually, he probably wasn't talking to you. That was probably a response to something I said about the Twins. Alright. Enough BP.
Welcome back to the Minor League Pregame Show. I'm Matt Vasgersian, bringing you closer to Southern League play as we take a look at tonight's Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Dawg Bones will be in the glow, and he's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, you know, it's not about the pitches you get, it's what you do with them. And from what I saw, the balls were flying all over the yard off his bat. That performance was big for his team, and I'm sure they're hoping he can do it again in this one.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next.
All right, I just didn't want to talk over that audio because sometimes it's interesting to hear what they're talking about in the spotlights there. Do I like Mark Messier? Heck yeah. One of the best captains in all the sports, right? Is this a game worth getting? Yeah, well, okay. I guess I'd have to say, do you have a PS4? Because if you do, just wait the few days here until it comes out on PS4. If not, yeah, it's worth getting. I just don't think I would go out and buy this. I mean, I bought this because I wanted to bridge the gap between the two and get started on stuff. But PS4 copy comes out May 6th, so. And all the gameplay I've seen from it looks awesome. I mean, it plays exactly the same, but it looks great.
Dawg Bones will stand in, and you see there, he's been scorching hot these past few games.
2 a.m. here, but we'll watch this tomorrow. Well, thanks for checking in, man.
swing and a
Wait
ball
on it. I was
chop
trying to wait
foul
on it.
down the left side.
Couldn't wait long enough. Ah,
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field.
I guess sinker. I think he went with the changeup again.
Have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Birmingham leads this thing.
Oh man, what was the one he said last night? We had pretty good hashtags working on his quotes from last night. Forget what it was now though.
Ray Velasquez will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. 1-2 pitch here is a routine grounder to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
And you know, pitching's a lot more.
In your opinion, how much has this game improved since last year?
He's living proof.
The gameplay itself is not much different, but you know, I mean, what I love about each passing year in this series is they give you more and more ways to customize the game you want to play. I mean, they just keep adding more tools. You know, more camera options. You know, the things like the player locks and the quick counts, which if you don't like, you just set it back to default or, you know, the old ways. So, I mean, just more ways to customize how you like to play. I mean, I love that freedom that gets added every year. You know, and you play one way for a while, you don't like it, you switch back. That's a great thing. It's like, it's not like
stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
It's Madden and we forced vision cone on everybody. You know, I mean, you can always take the stuff off that you don't like.
Hey, no one down here. Hey, let's go right here.
Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Line to left. In there, a base hit.
As far as gameplay itself, it feels very familiar. I already answered that Mark Messier question.
Ruiz will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Does Junk basketball? I mean, does Junk do basketball videos? Yeah. He's got
now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field.
What's his name?
Davis is
that obviously was not 2 outs.
That's
okay for me.
Now they may have a shot at doubling the runner at first. Throw back to first, and they double him up.
He's got J.J. Wilcox.
Step in, a base hit in his last time.
Will I ever do a collaboration stream with Moonlight Swami? Well, I was on his dugout show once. It could happen. I'm not going to guess pitch here. He's going to try to crush this. Get.
Deep to center field.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Ball is out of here. It's a grand slam.
Doggone for the granny.
So he will touch him all on the grand slam. 6th home run on the season for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Oh, and well, you could probably follow the thinking on the mound right there. He's got the bases loaded now. He doesn't want to fall behind, so he's just going to try to get that first one over to start the at-bat to try to get ahead in the count. And that's going to turn out to be a decision he's going to regret because this guy is sitting on the first pitch, and he's going to turn it into a grand slam.
Hello, Max. How are you?
Dawg Bones will stand in again.
Oh yeah,
as we
flashback.
Take it back to the 5th inning for the big blow. A grand slam that obviously has been their biggest at-bat of the game thus far.
He apparently likes hitting in this park.
Oh, what do you say? Do it one time. Come on, Biggin.
That's a no-doubter.
And oh, man.
Oh.
Way out of here.
When it rains, it pours.
A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Dog's racking up some RBIs today.
This guy is as hot as anybody right now. This is his second home run of the ball game, and remember, he had one in his previous game as well. I think I'd approach him a bit more cautiously from here on out.
Can we talk about 80s and 90s sitcoms again? Bring it. That's like I said, that's what I love about the live stream. So unpredictable what we're going to end up talking about. Now, when I did episode 2 of this, it was late at night, and I was kind of delirious out of my mind, but I started telling autograph stories. That was fun.
Dawg Bones will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3.
Dude, that guy went right through the bullpen door. He was scared to get hit with the ball. Don't blame him.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field.
Dang, hit it hard again, right at the guy.
2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back.
You live in St. Paul. Going to the game tonight?
Probably going to be his final at-bat. So
wild.
You figure he won't get his 3rd home run of the game, but still, he's been a real handful here in this one.
Three hits, 2 homers, 6 RBI.
And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Cop car, whatever that was.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
Dog's tearing up the AA.
Time for the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you.
Let's share scary ghost stories. I probably don't have as many of those. What happened to Basil McRae? Well, he kind of got old and had to retire. He was awesome. Oh, you talking about my Basil McRae series? Nothing happened. I just don't have time to play it. Plus, every time I put up NHL, nobody watches it. Yes, I did watch The Cosby Show. Puddin' Pops. What are some of my autograph stories? Oh, man, I don't know where to start. Watch episode 2. I talked at length. Lots of good. The majority of my autograph stories, although I mean, I had at the height of my collection, I probably had somewhere in the neighborhood of 2,000 cards signed, and I had other stuff, you know, like 8x10s and baseballs and whatever, but the majority of my autographs were hockey, because NHL players were always so much more accessible than any other sport, especially out at Met Center. Got Patrick Waugh, I met Brett Hall, I met Sakic, Nick Lidstrom when he was a rookie. I was telling the Ray Bork story. It's awesome. When that was probably that was one of my bigger highlights, getting Ray Bork. You got Lindros. Matt Sundin. I could name a ton of hockey players. Training. I'm sitting here. Every time I tell one of those stories, I just kind of blank on what I'm doing on this stuff. So you regressing in anything yet? No, that's good. Bump his speed a little bit while we can afford it. Okay, now I'm going to sim forward just a little bit. Get us into May here. Base stealing. I'm going to suck at this, but I'm going to do it anyway. On the off chance I swipe a couple and get a few points for it. Mr. Inverse, hello. Burnsy. What's up, man? Has been a long time no talk. It's going well. How about you? Since I play this a lot, do I get burnt out on it? Not really. That's why I have multiple characters, a little different from each other. No, I really don't. Really? Okay, and you get a negative 100 for getting picked off. So you're best off just, if he throws over, you're better off just going. Because then you only get like 50 off or something like that. Yeah, I'm going to fail this miserably, I can already tell. See, I'm not even the good jump will get me anywhere. And see, I should have just gone. I mean, seriously, I'm trying to set my... Whatever. I'm done. Do I ever have to finish this? See, watch. I'll get less points docked for doing this. Yeah. It's only 50 off that way. What the heck? I was hitting the button and then I say bad jump. Or I was hitting the sticks, I should say. I should just skip this. I'm not ready for this. Oh, I stole one. Yeah, I get some of my negative back. How about that for a jump? Yeah. I'm actually in the positive now? Oh, look at that jump. Don't tell me I'm actually going to come all the way back and get bronze. Nope. That was a good run. What's my favorite color? Blue. Who are my closest YouTubers? Well, junk gaming videos, obviously. What the hell is that? Why is he laying on the ground? Mr. Hurricane, Tubby Emu. Please tell me I'm not too late. Well, we're still streaming. I think I already shouted you out, actually. Did I not, Mr. Inverse? Get us into May. Alright, let's see. We got any training points to use? Few. Let's play ball.
to ensure your safety here at the ballpark this evening, please listen carefully to the following stadium guidelines.
Back here with our minor league pregame show, I'm Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for Double-A Southern League action tonight as we jump into our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Dawg Bones will be in the glow, and well, there can be no beating around the bush on this one. He was without a doubt one of the best players in the minor leagues over the last month.
Yeah, I'd say so. It's pretty hard to find many other minor leaguers who are as hot as this guy is right now. Nobody seems to be able to figure him out, and he's got everyone else figured out. I'm very interested to see if he can keep up this pace into the next month, because if he does, I'm pretty sure we're going to see him moving up the ladder before too long. He is already one of the organization's top prospects, so I know they're anxious to see what he can do against maybe a little stiffer competition.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next.
All right, another spotlight done. Get into your comments I was reading while that was going. Has anyone ever come up to me and wanted my autograph? No. I have been approached. I was with my kids at Toys R Us, and on 2 separate occasions, workers knew of me. One time it was Tubby, even and I, and I'll give that one to Tubby. He says he always claims that was as like they knew him, but I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. But it happened on a separate occasion. I was there alone too. But and then I've had people tell me, oh, they saw me like at Disneyland or at the like Wisconsin Dells or something like that, but didn't come up and say hey. So if you ever see me, come up and say hi.
Jason Jung will get his
Anyone gonna be at Disney World next week? I will be. By myself.
Here comes the 1-2.
Everything that's been going on personally, I had to get away from. Just a quick getaway. So I'm gonna be doing that. Am I looking for a girlfriend to occupy your time? I wouldn't say I'm looking. I'm not necessarily avoiding either. I contemplated some online dating sites, but haven't really made a move either way on that yet. I'm in no hurry, but you know, I figure a lot of that stuff kind of happens for a reason when it happens, so I'm not going to I may just kind of let that fall where it may, you know what I mean?
Dawg Bones will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4.
Can I have a shout in? That's a pretty good side quest. 86.
Hey, get ahead right here.
And this is going to be a foul
I gotta find
ball.
someone who likes going to concerts with me and stuff like that. That'd be fun. This is high. I'm gonna go for it anyway. Try and rip it to the gap, which I did.
This is going to split the gap and get down for extra bases.
I figured I could handle it. There we go.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Be nice to find someone around this time that would be a little bit more into watching games with me and stuff. What's my favorite band / artist? The Foo Fighters. It's not even close, but I have a ton. I just saw Cake at First Avenue a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is
I love my 90s alt bands. Of course, it's my wheelhouse there. That was like my high school and college years. But yeah, you know, Foo Fighters, Collective Soul, Better Than Ezra. I was just listening to a little Liz Fair before I came online here.
In his first couple of innings of work.
I like a lot of stuff though. I mean, I'm kind of all over the board. I'm not so fond of country. I can handle very small doses of country. I can handle guys like Tim McGraw once in a while, but not much. Maybe it's time I make the SGU dating site. There we go. Hey, if there's a Green Bay Packer dating site, there could be an SGU dating site, right?
And missed for the first down.
And after that pitch was called
The one I've not yet paid to be a full-fledged member of a dating site yet, but the one profile I did fill out. It was funny. I was talking to Junk about this last night. They're like, when they find out what you do, that's going to be an interesting conversation. And I'm like, no, I put it right in my profile. I'm like, I have a unique job. I play video games and I post them on YouTube, and I have over 80,000 subscribers, so that's kind of fun.
And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield.
Do I like gangster rap?
The way this inning is gone,
Depends on my mood. I wouldn't really go gangster rap. I've always liked the Beasties and some select stuff. You know, I tell you the truth, I gravitate much more to like the rock rap combos. Like I love Rage Against the Machine, you know. I love, oh, that's hit hard.
Ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of
that's
carry.
Out of here.
And that just inside the left field foul.
You know, like your Linkin Park, that kind of stuff. I mean, I like that a lot. Do you like the Dawg Bones series? Cool. Thanks for watching. I only have an Xbox and I want a good baseball game. What do I do? Whew. I really wish I could recommend one to you. 2K never really loved. I mean, I always played 2K. 2K was always my change of pace game, and I do like the My Career stuff and the My Player stuff. But boy, it's really brutal. I wish I had a good suggestion for you. I really don't. My favorite rapper is MC Baloney Pony. That's good.
Dawg Bones will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time.
This is probably the best I've hit consistently throughout a live stream that I've ever done. Like I usually am watching. Hey Chris, when did you pop in here? I'm usually reading comments, which I am, but I usually like tragically fail in all of my at-bats because I'm reading too many comments. So this is actually quite successful as live stream Road to the Show playing goes. I say that, and it's probably slump time now.
Snyder is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
Whisper into her ears, doggone.
No errors and one man left aboard.
The ultimate aphrodisiac. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever it was.
4-3.
The one that always got Mrs. Not as fan was this one right here. Oh yeah. Have no idea why. I got my official. I got served my official documents today. I think this means it's officially official, although it has been for a while here, since last week. I am divorced. Woohoo.
Dawg Bones will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game.
You bought 2K12, but it's ugly. Well, 2K12, 13, they're identical with a roster update. They made no changes whatsoever. As a matter of fact, I think they took things out. I think they took certain online elements out.
And here's the first pitch. And
ripped down the line.
Down the line to third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line.
I was thinking about forcing that guy to go third, but nope.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
I wouldn't last long in Alabama. That's nothing but country. Yeah, it was the same way when I went to college in central Minnesota. When I found out, like, pretty much the only radio station you're gonna find up there, freaking country. Like, this is great. I roomed with a senior when I showed up for football. And, yeah, that's what we had to have the alarm set to every morning. Good old country music. Get me out of here. You just got Ryan Braun's autograph? Did he sign it with a syringe? I'm sorry. I couldn't let that go. That's awesome, though. That's awesome. Sorry, I took the cheap shot.
And that's the second strike. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center.
Nope.
Gonzalez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's one.
Sure aren't getting much fielding today.
Dawg Bones will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Did I meet my ex-wife on a dating site? No. No, we went to junior high together. We didn't date till college, but we went to junior high and high school together. Stay fair, baby. Stay fair. Nah, it's foul ball, isn't it? Oh, he caught it anyway. Wait, no. What do we got? What do we got? I'm pretty sure that ball was foul.
We're going to get a stoppage here as the four umpires will gather together near third base to discuss.
Call it, guys. Fair or foul?
Really a foul ball. And
before you see your replay, what did you think?
The umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's foul. Shoot. That angle confused me for a second.
With the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something in.
How'd I get a piece of that even?
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And foul. The next 0-2.
Nope.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion,
he finally found an alternative rock station in Alabama. That's all he listened to. Well, that's a good thing these days about like Pandora and iHeartRadio and all that kind of stuff. Is at least you can tune into some good ones around the country. You can get to like K-Rock or something like that in LA. I got messages from Junk and from Tubby here. Hold on a second.
Jason Jung will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Well, I got 12 points for that? There was nothing special about that. Do I like South Park? I love South Park. I love Cartman. Why am I getting a divorce? Well, I got a divorce. We're divorced. She didn't want to be married anymore. I don't know. Want to be with somebody else.
Here's the first pitch. Started to go around
there.
Well,
I didn't go around that.
First, yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike one.
Why am I chasing the slider twice in a row?
To start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
I guess slider.
You showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer.
That's fair. Come on.
And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
What's my major? Well, I've been in school for a long time, but I graduated with psychology degree with a minor in art back in '99.
And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Am I doing Skeeter Rabbit on next gen PS4? It's a possibility. I've started to realize that now that these guys can carry over forever, I mean, I might as well bring most of my my old characters back, and even if they don't play that much, you know, they can always be picked up and left off and brought back and not have to be recreated anymore. Do I think the guy was there during my marriage? I know he was. There's a lot of details there, but yeah. Let's just say nobody's perfect. Let's just leave it at that. I had my issues. She had her issues. We had issues throughout our marriage from time to time, and it's probably best off where it is now. I know I feel like it's best off the way it is now. Yeah. Whoa, the sun's peeking out here. It's been raining, just like gray, cloudy, rainy all day. The rain stopped a bit ago, maybe 2 hours ago. Now the sun's actually trying to peek out behind these gray clouds. You live in the Twin Cities too? Cool. Lee-Ka. What a name. Lee-Ka. Floyd Schmoll. Harvey Huff. Some cool names in here.
Final warm-ups nearly complete. Let's check out the starting lineups for each manager here tonight. And let's also get a brief look at our 2 starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. Dawg Bones will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first.
He's hitting all his homers against right-handers too. That's interesting. You think he'd... I've said this before about... is it Broadway or is it Meyer that does that too? And it's like you would think that they'd do their damage against the opposite-handed pitchers.
Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third.
But it might be... It might come down to seeing twice as many right-handers as left-handers anyway.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller, the thought is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball
way here in Arkansas all day.
So that means if you're a right-handed hitter,
although I'm guessing it's probably a little bit warmer rain where you are. You know, We're probably borderline.
Alberto Moreno.
We got too much
stand
cold,
in,
there'd be
hoping
snow.
to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game.
Twins won 9-7. Yeah, it was kind of an interesting game today, that's for sure.
He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Cortez is there, and
Oh, it was 2 outs. Guess I should have been running.
Dawg Bones will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Swing, high drive, left field and deep.
Yeah.
And this ball is...
That's doggone, sucker. Doesn't work as well without the pitch change.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left.
I think it's finally the Sharks' year. You know that it would be interesting to actually see them finally win one. I mean, there's so many years that they came in like looking like world beaters to fall on their faces. It'd be interesting to see them win it. Obviously, I'd like to think that the Wild still have a run in them, but they got to get through this series first, and that's going to be rough.
It's nothing more than a flat fastball, and that's where you can do some real damage.
Yeah, I tell you, I have the opportunity to be picky this time around, because I'm in no means looking to get married again. I mean, if it happens, it happens, but that's definitely not my goal. And I think I'm gonna hold out for a few things this time. I mean, Kara liked hockey. I mean, she said she liked hockey, and I mean, we used to always go to Wild games before the kids and stuff. But I don't know. She'd never like sit down and really watch a game with me. And she openly admitted she hated football, which always killed me because that was like the one sport I was best at, you know. And she'd basically just run as far away from the house as she could on Sundays. So I'd like to find me a girl that sit down and watch football with me on Sunday. Not that she's got to be like rabidly insane fan or anything, but it'd be kind of nice to actually like be something we could do together on Sunday. Coleman, how's it going, bud? Want to say hi to my live stream?
Hi.
I don't have a camera on today, but
I'm hungry.
You know what? I knew you were gonna say that. You know why?
Why?
Because you're always hungry. What'd you do with the shrimp I fed you? That already?
Ate them?
Did you already you burn that right off?
Yes, I put them in my tummy.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did.
Jalapeno!
You're a jalapeno?
Yeah.
Wow.
The Plants vs.
Try
Zombies.
again after hitting that 2-run
Oh, that's
homer
right.
his last time.
Coleman's gonna stream you some Plants vs. Zombies soon.
Yeah, the first time we tried to do it, it didn't really work, so we might have some stuff already pulled off on there.
Yeah.
First pitch
Well, that's
coming.
okay. They'll live.
And he got him out in front that
How
time.
come I
We
Strike
might
Strike
already
one.
have some characters. There's like some open packs we can open.
Sounds like a plan, buddy.
Hit hard,
Awesome!
but foul.
New update.
Bases are empty, one man
Huh?
out.
And new stuff like plots. That boom shoot, fire pea.
Slider,
All right.
good
Well-
two-strike pitch, but it misses.
Well,
1 and 2.
since I gave you some food right when you got home, can you wait a few minutes? When I'm done with the stream, I'll hook you up with something. Can make you a grilled cheese or something?
Maybe like more shrimp.
Okay. I could do that.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
That pop. That popcorn thing that we had.
He'll try again, 1-2. Lays off, 2 and 2
It's
now.
a popcorn that we had.
The puff corn?
Yeah, popcorn.
Well, can't Kylie help you with that? I think she was getting that. They better call that a ball. Thank you.
Full count, 3 and 2. Alberto Moreno waits on deck.
It's my night with the kids, obviously. Love my little guys.
Here's a bouncing ball now, back up the middle, and for the third time tonight, he's got himself a base hit.
Do I play any GTA? Man, you know, I love it. I really don't get to play very often.
How much hotter is he going to get?
I'm almost always recording. I don't play that much just for fun. I mean, it is fun when I play and record, but...
Alberto Moreno will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point.
Hey, we got one here.
Yeah, he already had Plants vs. Zombies on the Xbox 360, but he was going nuts about this boss mode or whatever that's in the Xbox One version, and I'm like, my Xbox One is in here for my recording setup, and I'm like, well, then I'm giving up. Then he has to play it in here, and I'm giving up recording time and all that. So I don't know. I was kind of like, do I do that? He's gonna be asking me to play in here all the time. But the reason I did is I'm like, oh well, all you have to do is say, you know, broadcast or whatever, and then we'll start streaming. So it's quite a simple setup. I'm like, well, there you go. You can have them do videos, and I don't even have to edit. You can just do live streams.
Right field. Cobb's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. Dawg Bones will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
I'm not going to guess this time. Just going to get on top of it. Hey, way to botch it, buddy.
And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Maybe that's a break they needed to get back into this ballgame. No question. They need base runners.
That'd be irresponsible to try to steal right here. Yeah, try to make it come back.
And this is good job there to keep it at speed. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first.
Trying to have those instincts.
Fouled back.
Is game audio getting a little loud? Ball 4. Yeah, Colabello is off to a hot start out of nowhere. And it was really cool. If you haven't seen the clip, it's on MLB.com in the highlights section. They were interviewing his mom at the game last night. And I think it was Marnie Gellner that was interviewing the mom, and she's like, oh, well, you know, hopefully, oh, it was her birthday, that's what it was, and she goes, well, hopefully he'll give you a nice present, and then, like, within a second of her saying that, he hits a home run. When's the next SGU challenge video coming out? Yeah, I really need to get one. I know it's been a while when I show up to Easter to my family, and they're all like, they were asking me the same thing, and I'm like, oh, I didn't really know you guys hung on all my updates through that, but apparently they do. So I'll have to do that. It's probably a good time with the divorce having gone final here, and you know, about to take a little 4-day vacation. Well, can't even call it a 4-day vacation. It's essentially like a 3-day vacation. But all that stuff coming up and whatever, so it might be a good time to do. It'll probably have hang less on the challenge aspect and more just on the real life talk. Do I get paid for being a YouTuber? Yeah, I get. I mean, this is what I do. I get paid through the revenue that's generated through ads on my videos and all that stuff, and I go through Machinima. But there are many places to get, partnered now. Back when I did it, it was Machinima and maybe another one or two. Basically, they offer you a little bit of a blanket of security as far as, being legit, like totally legit with using video game clips and stuff. Although there's still things you can't do, like licensed soundtracks and stuff like that, as we found out when they started throwing all these copyright claims our way. Just like hardcore. That system obviously didn't work exactly how they were hoping for it to do. Can I play MLB 14 Joe Broadway? Yeah, not in the stream, but I'll have a video coming out soon. Are we regressing anything? I'm going to hold off here. I'm going to try to sim a little bit. Over 500 here, but barely. No! Ah, dang it. I knew something like that was going to happen. Ah, shoot. Do I do YouTube full-time? Yes. Do my kids watch my videos? Not very often. What do I think about ad block? I don't really concern myself with ad block. Obviously, it may hurt me a little bit, but I don't concern myself with it. Did I ever play All-Star Baseball in the early 2000s? Yeah, I believe I did. What did I think of the whole Pineda deal last night? I kind of ranted on that last night during my stream. I'm like, really? He goes out there a second time and tries to get away with it? Whatever. But, do I think the Twins will make the playoffs this year? No. But then again, I didn't think they'd get above 500, and they've done it on 2 separate occasions already. Like, including today, they're above 500. So they've already gone above my expectation for the year. 60-day DL. Shoulder tear. That really sucks. We were on a hot streak. I should have upped my... whatever you want to call it, durability. When will we see another episode of Summer Raise Hard on Wrestlers? Yeah, Junk and I were talking about it. We're just like, we want to get back at it. We just haven't really had the time to sit down and record and edit. I mean, it really is. We put a lot of time into that. We really don't. I mean, it's by no means the most popular thing going on my channel, and it's a lot of work to do. For what we get out of it, but we definitely do want to do another episode. I mean, sooner than later, but we'll have to see here. Fell asleep and ate dinner, but I'm back. Mauer. Well, I know one thing we have to do. Up that for when we get back. Since I don't know when I'm going to be back, I'll just do play next appearance. Looks like we'll be coming up on the hour and a half that I was shooting for. So what I'll do is I'll see when I get back what point of the season we're at. Maybe play my comeback game and call it for now. Boy, I'm sure I'm playing well without Dawg in the lineup. 10 games below 500 now. What's my favorite National League team? The Rockies. It's too bad. I'm almost certain he would have been in the All-Star game. I don't know, how far have we gone here? A month and a half? When did he get? He got hurt in May, right? Well, that certainly will change his timetable here. Time on the DL is up. However, still be injured for a few days. Yeah, no kidding. Okay. Welcome back. All right, we'll play the welcome back ball game here, and then I'm gonna get my kids some food. Take a couple BP swings here, get back into it. Make sure that shoulder's decent. Look out, bullpen. Oh, that was the other team. Screw them. Oh, that's what I get for looking at my other screen. Okay, enough of that. He's back, ladies and gentlemen. Dawg Bones. Wait, where am I in the lineup? Oh, okay.
I need a little help with Disney Channel.
Alright, I'll be done in a minute.
And then you'll get to make me some food too?
Yeah?
Well, you have to make an annoying beep.
What are you talking about?
It's just like the blank.
Okay, I'll help you in a minute. Can Kylie help you? Otherwise, I'll help you in a minute. Oh, I was too eager for that one. What am I swinging at? Man, it's like
Daddy, want my penny sticker?
Sure, thanks, bud.
One set.
Yeah, okay, bud, I'm almost done, alright? I'll come help you in a minute. Is that my son? Yeah. What pitching camera do I use for Red Bull? I think it's like pitcher perspective zoom. I think it's a pitcher zoom. It's something like that. Do I like Bare Naked Ladies? If you're talking about the band, yeah. I'm a little bummed ever since, really? Answer a question, get picked off base. Of course. Oh, harsh. That was a -8, too. Yeah, I've seen BNL live 2 or 3 times. I wasn't really fond, you know, once, why am I blanking on his name? When one of the guys left the band and they've continued on, I can't say that I tried to listen to that next album and I just wasn't really into it. Summer Rae should come to a Birmingham game and see Mr. Bones for some after-game doggy style. Oh, yeah. He's going to say, oh, wow. Okay. We got a break there. That was weak. Actually, that really carried. Huh. Any chance I come back later? Yeah, there's a chance. The only thing that's gonna affect that Mauer is that the Wild are playing a late game, and I'm probably not gonna stream during the game. Which is one of the reasons I wanted to jump on here before all that. But there's always a chance, like, you know, once, I mean, I'll probably be wound up from the... Oh, yeah, he goes up. He likes that high pitch, apparently. That's a couple times I've knowingly had it out of the zone, but gone ahead and take a whack anyway, and it's worked out just fine. RBI. So anyway, I guess what I'm saying is if I happen to be amped up after it starts 8:30 our time. I mean, we never start. I mean, the games, the regular season start 7 o'clock local time. You're pushing that back an hour and a half for TV. I mean, I understand why they do it. They want to push double headers and whatnot. That got past him. All right, I'm gonna test this guy's arm. Yeah, I'm 3 for 3 in doing that with him here. Meyer always gets thrown out because he's not very fast. Do I like Pink Floyd? Yeah, you know, I was never a huge Pink Floyd fan. But I mean, you know, I own the Wall. You know, I mean, I'm a casual Pink Floyd. I mean, I'll listen to Pink Floyd. Like I said, I was never huge into them, but. Is he actually disappointed in a one-hit game? Come on now. He just got back. Do I think Joe Mauer is still an elite baseball player? Oh. I mean, it's awfully hard to call him that right now. I mean, I need to see more production. Will you go to prom with me? I mean, the thing about Mauer is, I mean, even when he's winning batting titles, you're like, well, is he worth that money? And now, if you're hitting sub 300 and you're not hitting for power and you're being paid all that money, yeah, I mean, that's tough. That's tough. I mean, I like Joe. I've never bought into all the hype that you know Joe gets. I mean, you go to the stadium here, and you know, and it's kind of that. I mean, it's not exactly on the level of Kirby Puckett, and the whole place comes on glue. But every time Joe Mauer's names, you know, comes over the loudspeaker, you get that big cheer out of the casual fan and stuff. And I mean, you know, as much as I like Joe, I mean, it kind of pains me to see him, you know, because of that contract, obviously going to be lumped up there with that. And I mean, you know, I mean, he's a great ball player and he's a great athlete, and it's just kind of too bad what he has to live up to with that contract. So I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. Do I think Trout will be the best player ever? That's such a hard thing to call at the point where he's at in a career. I mean, he's got the tools, right? He definitely has the tools, but you got to have you got to have more than just that. You got to have everything fall into place. You got to have longevity. You got to have kind of, you know, luck that you don't run into major injuries. I mean, look at a guy like Kirby Puckett. As long as we're talking about Kirby here, off and on in this stream. I mean, you know, he gets hit in the eye and was never the same again. Look at a person like Justin Morneau. I mean, like, I know he's kind of rebounding. He had, what was he, Player of the Week or something recently? But you know, a guy like that takes a knee to the head, trying to break up a double play, and he's never the same again. I mean, can you imagine if he would have stayed on the level, his MVP level, for, you know, at least a few more seasons? I'm not trying to put Morneau into a Mike Trout potential, but you know, I mean, there's so much that they can go on that can decide that kind of stuff. What do I think of the Brewers this year? I think I answered that earlier on. You probably weren't here, but yeah, they're having a real nice start, and that's nice to see. Kind of brings back the days of the 13-0 in '88, the start. What do I think about Miguel Cabrera? He's a hell of a baseball player. Hell of a hitter. Whoa. How did we get that many points when we weren't playing? Is that some kind of a milestone thing? Was I named to the All-Star team even though I couldn't play? Because that might have... No. Doesn't look like it. Did I hit a milestone of some sort? Huh. Interesting. Alright, well I think that's where I'm going to leave it for now. I don't want this to get too long. We're already over the hour and a half. I was kind of shooting forward like an hour 40. So, Mo Vaughn. I met Mo Vaughn. I got Mo Vaughn's autograph on baseball. And no, I didn't get him on a bit. Did I get him on a baseball? I know I got him on an 8x10. Anyway, he did a card show here locally. I met Mo Vaughn when he was still a Red Sox. Yeah, I mean, the thing about Marno... Marno. Wow. I just turned him into Marnie Gellner and Justin Morneau combo there. The thing about Morneau pre-concussion is, God, he could hit to all fields. I mean, he was so good at taking the ball the other way, and then he when you make a mistake, he'd pull it and crush the shit out of it. I mean, I loved watching Morneau hit that year. That year the year coming into when he, right before he got hurt, and that year that he got hurt, the start of that year, he was just raking. I mean, it was something to watch, and that was just really unfortunate. So, but anyway, we'll leave that for another time. We've crossed the hour and 40 mark here, and I want to make sure that these don't ever go. We went just a shade over 2 hours last time, and I'm thinking that's pushing it for an episode. So, we'll leave it at that, and we'll see you guys next time. And thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. We'll have more Dawg Bones really soon. I'll try to get back to this tomorrow sometime even. So, yeah, before I head out on vacation on Monday, I want to hit this up a couple more times. So, we'll see you real soon, guys. Take it easy.